Hi everyone, my name is Keith. I'm a machine expert with USACLEAN for 12 years, and this is the Taski Swingo 350B Auto Scrubber. In this brief overview, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to properly maintain your equipment to keep it running at peak performance, and it's going to help minimize the cost and need of sending a service tech. Okay, a few things you want to check before operating your machine. We're going to start up here at the handle assembly. Right over here is the lever that raises and lowers your front squeegee. You want to make sure that's not damaged and is operable. Right here is your brush switch. You want to make sure those go in and spring back out. Over here on this side is the handle raising and lowering lever. You want to make sure that's operable and not damaged in any way. Now right here is a locking pin. You can lock your lever into place. You want to make sure that's not broken either. Okay, on top of your handle assembly, right here is your dashboard. Go ahead and take a look at that. Right here is your power button. Right here is your solution button. Right here is your solution control button. And right here is your vac motor. Now down here is your service. This lights up when you need to service your machine. Right here is your battery indicator when you're charging. This will show you how much charge you have. And right here is the battery indicator while your machine is on. Go ahead and press the power button. Your solution is on. Turn it off, make sure the solution goes on and off. How much solution you want to put down. And you're back. And at this point, you can go ahead and test the brush as well. Just pull the brush triggers. And now you can shut it off. So right here is where you fill the solution. Go ahead and pull the cap off. You want to make sure that your string is attached to the cap and to the machine and not cut. Here's your dosing cup. You want to make sure that your dosing cup is inside here as well. Okay, so we're going to lift open the recovery tank lid. Now, a few things you want to check. Right here is your recovery tank lid gasket. You want to make sure that that's not damaged in any way. Here is your float and filter. You want to make sure that's free and clear of debris and it's not broken. Now, coming down, here is your recovery tank drain cap. Go ahead and make sure that is not broken and it is seated in there correctly. Right here are your two suction hoses. You want to make sure that the gaskets around these are not damaged in any way either. And right here is your debris tray. Go ahead and check that out. Make sure it's cleaned out and free of the debris and it's not broken or damaged in any way either. Okay, now that we've got all that checked out, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the recovery tank off. Now we're going to take a look at our hoses. We're going to make sure that they're not damaged in any way. This one's coming off your squeegee and this one's coming off your vac motor. Coming down here, take a look at your brush motor. Make sure it looks good. You've got solution lines over here too. You want to make sure that they're not damaged, pinched, or torn, or have holes in them. Right here is the cable that raises and lowers your front squeegee. Make sure that that's not frayed or damaged in any way either. Now we want to take a look at the front squeegee blade. We want to make sure that that's not damaged or worn. So we're going to turn it to the side now. So what you want to do here, take a look at your kickstand. There are two kickstands. This one's the automatic kickstand. You want to always keep those up while it's in the charging status so you don't flatten your brush or ruin your squeegee blades on your squeegee assembly. Take a look at your squeegee assembly. Make sure that the blades are not worn or damaged or your squeegee assembly wheels are not damaged in any way. Right here is your filter assembly. Go ahead and take that out. Make sure that that's clean and it's not broken or damaged. Also, while you're on the side here, you can take a look at the wheels. Now you have left and right main wheels right here. Go ahead and make sure that those are not damaged. Again, right here is your other side of the drive wheel right here. Go ahead and take a look at that. Make sure that that's not damaged or worn. Right here is your main kickstand. Now to use this one does not automatically pop back. You lift up the machine and put it back like that. You want to make sure that that's not broke off. Take a look at this side of the squeegee assembly too. Make sure your wheels are in good shape. And again, your squeegee blades are not worn or damaged in any way. Right here is where your brush is going to be. You can untwist this. Pull that out. And then we can pull the brush out to check the brush. Just like that. Now right there is a little yellow tab. You want to make sure that your brush bristles are not below that tab. If they are, it's time to replace. Okay, now that we're on the back side of the machine, what we want to do is we're going to take a look at the power cord for the charger. You want to make sure it's not damaged or frayed, and you got your ground plug right there still intact. Over here is your Anderson plug, the power supply for the machine. We pull that down and make sure that the Anderson plug right here is not broken in any way. And that about wraps it up for this machine. Once again, my name is Keith. For all the parts listed in today's video, plus thousands of diagrams and how-to repair guides, be sure to click the link in the description below or visit us on the web at USACLEAN.com. Now, if you like what you watch, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for future videos. Stay safe and thanks for watching.